Hi YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's toy review. I don't know about you, but I'm actually suffering a bit of hay fever. Maybe a bit of a cold, I don't know, but we're still in summertime. But anyways, let me just go ahead and grab the webcam. And yes, I've actually got one product to review. And actually, just before I should actually start, I actually went back into the anything bookmarks. You know what happened? Well, guess what? I actually made 2 to 3 more of those. Yes, it's not surprising that we're getting just a lot of anything bookmarks. It's just way too surprising just to see those in massive numbers. Who knows on how long will this syndrome will last for? I don't really know. Obviously, the Malaysian holiday back in May of 2022 would have been the main culprit into why I think this is getting far too much. And believe me or not, these are getting way too damn common in every single time that I work here. But anyways, we're not going to be looking at those. We'll just bust them straight away. Goodbye to that. And we're actually going to be taking a look at just one of the butt set. But actually, yes, I might come back to the train because I've actually found another piece, which is pretty much part of a wooden train set there, of course. And it's that grey back car thing that I might talk about later on in this video. And this train is suffering from a bit of restrictions from the wagons, and I think it needs a lot more power, it needs more grunt, and if you want to pull more carriages, then power is more optional, because obviously, which I say necessary, because obviously power doesn't mean fast, but it can pretty much withstand and hold the amount of wagons that it carries or pulls. But anyways, what I might do now with this train is I might actually, how would you say it, recover those and unrestrict the wagons. There you go. Bit of a free agent, that one, hey? Lovely wooden trains, but they're very heavy. And now I've taken those carriages off. This train seems to be a lot more happier without those wooden train wagons. Of course I've got, and yes, I've got this as well, but that's not part of the video. I've actually found this in my other bedroom, of course. It looks pretty nice. It's some kind of back car train thing. I'm going to have to go ahead and buy some more wooden trains and do toy reviews like that so that I can get monetized. I'm just checking the back car if it's completely demagnetized. But anyways, the only set we're going to be taking a look at is this here. It's a flipper origami penguin club world curbside rubbish piles and electronic junk Pickery 12-pack. £10.99 or £11. That's pretty unusual to have such a cheap item, because the world's going totally berserk and insane these days. And there's nothing that we can do here. But anyways, let me just go in the packing and see what we've got. Of course, we've got the same blooming, I'll just say it, barbecue that we've got in previous videos. It's just weird getting that. And it's funny. What is that? Is that like some kind of Roomba? Is that like a robotic vacuum thing? It's like a box in it, eh? Where you can, you know, store stuff inside it, eh? Let's see how this one looks like. Oh, sorry about the looking on that. So of course, it does come in 2 pieces, so you can build the Roomba vacuum cleaner, which looks like it's been totally abandoned. It gives it a bit of a junky kind of feeling, or sort of feeling, I believe. But nevertheless, it looks quite... sorry about that one, guys. That was a bit hilarious of me, eh? Just ripping that box apart. But that's what it's meant to be, eh? It's like, it splits into 2 pieces and then you just build the whole Roomba up. It's meant to be a robotic vacuum cleaner, which has been trashed, and I like the look of this, actually, because this is part of a rubbish pile product video. There's also other things as well. There's like an underwater pool vacuum here, and there is a steam mop, which looks like that, and we've also got a jackhammer, which obviously looks quite, well, I would have preferred it if it was more trash look, or I'll just say it, trashy, because, you know, that's what rubbish piles are all about. It's all about being trashy. And the one other part we've got is a barbecue, and we've also got those one front, which I think is missing on one of the other barbecues that I've been making in previous videos. That looks like some kind of weird barbecue that looks brand spanking new to me. Would have preferred if the burners would have been completely and utterly destroyed, or the burners would have been burnt out. But yes, of course, yes, definitely think that what makes it completely trashy is maybe the stanchions and the barbecue. They've been completely seen far better days, but nevertheless, let's just take a look at the penguins here. We've got different colours. This is the red penguin, obviously. That looks pretty nice, although the head's gone a bit funny, eh? But yes, it's quite a nice looking red penguin, of course. There is a black penguin here, which obviously is, you know, primarily the most relevant of all colours for penguins, eh? That looks pretty cool, eh, to me. There's the other side. And I think the second most relevant colour for all penguins is not black, but brown. And yes, it's quite funny, eh? I have seen clearly darkish, brownish penguins before in real life, but people are going to crucify me saying, but no, the penguins are black and white, not brown. Well, if you're a penguin expert, please do look up closely on, like, you know, a captive penguin like I've seen at the safari park a couple of days ago. Of course, we've got a purple one, of course. It's quite funny that I don't often associate purple with being small. I often associate brown with, you know, juvenile and baby penguins or anything small, you know, but nevertheless it looks quite cute and cool. There's a blue penguin here, of course. I'm actually quite curious. Yes, there's not much being added. There's not much blue added onto the penguin, but that's just all to do with my pens and stuff. That's cutting corners and cross cutting. And we've also got a dark, well, actually not dark green, but maybe more like a regular sort of emerald coloured green, kind of, but looks kind of cool looking, I suppose. It's certainly not one of the best, but that's certainly something I can easily do. But hey, you know what, this is actually completely and utterly awesome. You know what though, it looks not too bad. I mean, it's not one of the worst of all sets. But the strangest part is that we're getting a lot of reused components, maybe except for that rainbow vacuum, because I like the look of that thing. It looks like it's been totally trashed. Looks like you can actually set this one up as some kind of wreckage. As like if a rainbow vacuum cleaner has seen far much better days. That could be the top part of it, and that could be the bottom. It could be like some kind of, you know, look, I'll probably say the copper thieves would have stolen the wiring, of course, and made it completely dysfunctional, because I believe that machine would have been completely faulty in real life. But nevertheless, it is just such a fairly nice looking set of all sorts of bits and bobs that represents the whole, you know, rubbish piles set theme. But yes, one man's trash is definitely one man's treasure. Or should I actually just say that, or should I just say one penguin's trash is definitely one penguin's treasure? Just to be very penguinized, if that's a word. Well, to be honest, I don't find this set, I mean, it's not really that boring, to be honest, eh? It is kind of a bit bland though, but at the same time, okay, yeah. Because I've seen far worse sets before. But anyways, let me just go ahead and throw it here. Anyways, if you really enjoyed in this very, very quick Penguin Club Bowl toy review, please give this video a like, subscribe for more flip-out videos in the future, and as always, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. And with the wooden train bombshell, I've got a sneaky suspicion that, yes, I feel like I've got more Tony bookmarks to deal with. Bye.